So I am in need of voltaxic sulphite, and I have tried to record this video about 5 times so far today, and there has been massive interruptions every single time. So we're going to try this again and see if this works. Every time I've basically been in need of the sulphite, I've ran this map. My sulphite is not filled yet. I need to run another one. So what I am doing is I've been working on delve. I said earlier that I wanted to do some delve, and this is what happened to the Chieftain that I was working with. I am not sure. I think I have an idea of how to fix it. I haven't really started working with that yet. I'm going to be working on that in the next couple days here. It just takes a lot of time to do, and there's a lot of stuff I have to do for work right now, so taking up too much time. As a result, I've wanted something that's really casual, really laid back to play. Between this and the Archer, I don't have to work with the builds myself too much. The Archer I've customized a little bit. This I have not customized at all. I saw this build at the beginning of the league and I wanted to try it, so I put this together a couple days ago and have been slowly working with it. I want to try and beat my delve record down to 600. My current record is like 524. I want to see if I can beat it. On 600, things supposedly get a little interesting. I don't think I'll be able to get much further than that without a specialized build. I do know what that build is, and I do have that build in standard. I've never ran it myself. I was just trying it to see what it could do, and yeah. So this is what I have here for the tree I'm currently running. I have strong boxes completed. I have all the delve nodes, all the strongbox nodes. I have additional explicit modifiers on here, some Scarab chancing, Eater of Worlds, and all the shrine nodes. Nothing too special, just throwing extra monsters onto the map, which helps. These natural monsters help to get more gold, so I can keep King's March running while I'm doing both delve and getting some sulphite. So I could put something on here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I often fill these in. Not often, it's just sometimes whenever I feel like it, I'll fill these in with cheap Scarabs. These are already cheap. The most I've ever invested on this is 8 chaos, and that's literally crafting domination and doing normally a domination and a what's the other one? Domination, evolving, and sometimes 2 dominations, or one of the ones that just what's the one? Hunted traders. Anything that just adds more monsters, more things to kill, more currency and gold drop. So this one's cheap though. 1-2 chaos investment plus the map. This strategy isn't sustaining maps in any capacity. It's just running through. I'm looking to just clear the map as fast as possible. So this is 3 minutes on the timer for recording, so I'm looking to see if I can keep this in about 2 minutes flat, which I should very easily be able, until something like this spawns. Oh my gosh. That literally took like 30 seconds just to do that. I don't want to take that. That will, one of the few ones that will break my build, and it always pops that one up. It's really annoying. Nice. Anything else? I can take that. Okay. Let's keep going. Once again, I was just looking for something really casual that doesn't die very frequently, that can run through stuff, specifically delve. I find delve to be a very casual mode of play, at least in my opinion. I'm sure until you get down deep, I don't care for doing deep delve. And again, I've never really tried it, so it doesn't sound appealing to me. I have nothing against wanting to try it, but no, I just want to try and get this 600, which is definitely not deep at all. Alright, let's go over here, get the shrine. I mean, shrines just help me go faster, clear out these faster. The faster they cleared out, faster I dot the map, easier I'm back to doing delve. Dodge that. One of these take a bit. So I'm at, started at 3 minutes. I'm almost at 2 minutes right now. Normally these take me about 2 minutes. 2 to 2.5 minutes per, unless I get something like that crazy Soul Eater monster up front, and then this one specifically takes a bit longer because I have to wait for everything to spawn, so there it is. I'm literally just looking for all the voltaxic sulphite nodes. The more I find, I just found the last one. I will go clear the map out though for the sake of getting gold. One of the main reasons I'm using toxic sewers because I normally farm Jungle Valley or City Square, and as a result of farming those two, toxic sewer is right in the middle of the two of them, and since it's in the middle, it drops all the time. And as I run through, it's very hard to miss gold pickups, so it is very straightforward. There's another 10,000. I think that one was like 9,000, but it is what it was. I didn't really pick up anything. I didn't notice anything. I could have noticed one map. So, but I have plenty of voltaxic sulphite now. I'm almost full, not quite. For the sake of the video, we're going to move into Delve. Oh, nice. That leveled up. Okay. I'm going to refresh my charges real fast here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that, and that. I know a lot of people, especially if you're going towards Deep Delve, do not waste currency on, waste Azurite on doing this. I am not going towards Deep Delve. I'm able to maintain this pretty reasonably up to 600. So I've done it before up to 500. It's not that bad. After that point though, I guess these costs go up exponentially, and as a result it gets really painful and near impossible to do. So you have to have a build that specializes in doing so, or in this case in ignoring these completely and not caring about them. That being said, I need to finish upgrading my sulphite. I think I have one more upgrade left to do and it's done. I'm at 225. I'm aiming at 500 or 250 right now. That's where things start becoming interesting. You start seeing more of these nodes. So the plan for right now is to go from down here, go straight to the Crystal Spire, hit depth 230 right now. This right here will be a good showcase of the build. So I'm going to just speed on to this, activate my Righteous Fire, and we are going to just go down here. As soon as I get the class going, there we go. Don't know why I clicked the flask. This build has exactly 2 buttons with it. It has Righteous Fire, which is a simple left click, and then it has Flame Dash, which for me is E, and that's it. This is okay. I'm thinking avoid elemental ailments. There is so this is a 226 tier 3 Azurite node, and I am not going to move from this spot. I mean, if I'm going to die, I'll move, but normally I can just sit here. There we go. Okay, as I say, that covered in darkness thing's a bit painful. There's a lot of prayers around me right now, actually. See here, I am doing exactly what I hoped this build would be able to do when I saw the description. The description was it can take a Shaper Beam to the face and sit there and fix it. I tried it with Flask off and Flask on. It works fine with Flask on. My trouble was keeping the Flask up, and at the time I did not do enough damage for me to kill him. There the bosses spawn, so now I do about 2 million DPS is my rough damage amount. It's probably a bit over that. When he's looking at Jorgen's, which that's, I think I've mentioned that already. If I haven't, that's whose build this is. He posted his POB for this, and I was very interested in trying it. I'm going to move on to the next node. So this build cost a whopping 10 divine for me to put together. And I know some people are sitting there looking at the Progenesis sitting there, and they're like, that is not, or 10, that is not 10 divine. That is a lot more than that. It's, yeah, you don't need this flask to make this build function. It is very helpful and increases the tank, but you can do it without it. You can do it with a life flask or just realistically an amethyst flask. It doesn't have to be this one. As long as the amethyst flask has recharges when you get hit, since all hits stun us, whenever it hits, it'll just recharge. So it'll work with just Amethyst Flask. Progenesis Flask just adds an extra layer Oh, nice. There's another city over there. Another layer of safety onto the build. As a whole, I am really satisfied with this build. It's been a lot of fun to play. It did not take too much to learn. What I was looking for in a build, I played Righteous Fire once before, and I know Righteous Fire is a bit more of a casual build, or at least it can be. And by that I mean, like, it's a lot less buttons to press. It's casual in terms of interaction, not in terms of necessarily gameplay. Like Foxes put like just countless hours into Righteous Fire. Obviously, I would assume it's his favorite build. If it's not, I would be highly surprised. Yeah, he's just done. I mean, he's built a website dedicated to it. So I was thinking about doing Righteous Fire, but then I saw this sitting here. It said I could take the Shaper Beam, as I said earlier, and I watched the brief part of the video. I'm like, oh man, this shoots out meteors. That's really cool. And so I had to give it a shot, and I have not been disappointed. It does exactly what it looked like it would do. It basically, I can just sit here, and I can sit in this right here. I'm not going to die from that. All those explosions, no, nothing's going to happen. Very clear from that. And then we have, oh nice, and there's another city over here, and I have a city over here. That's awesome. As I said, right now I'm working towards 250, where things start getting a bit more consistent in terms of currency generation. That's not bad at the moment, but it could definitely be better. I measured it out. It measures around 4 divine an hour. That's what I'm getting here from various stuff. It kicks up just a little bit more to like, and then once you get all your mining cart and stuff figured out, it gets a bit higher, where it's like, and because you can use the Azurite to buy what is it? The things, I don't know, the things you put colossals in. I can't think of what they're called right now. And as you do that, you get extra currency from them. So, and you can see this build is quite tanky. I just sat there and took this. There's a hollow fossil. That should be a 80 chaos, not bad at all. So that was it's been about 12 minutes here. As I said, this can easily put out about 4 to 5 divine an hour. I'm really satisfied with this as a whole. I'm hoping to hit 250 here tomorrow, which should be very doable. I have plenty of sulphite to delve with, but my only other comment was there's no real leveling guide with this. I would definitely use one of Fox's Righteous Fire leveling guides to jump into this. This build is not doable until you acquire a few things. You basically need this. That was pretty cheap, in all honesty. I think I paid like 50 chaos for it. There are two things you absolutely have to have, and it's the blood notch right there, and I think it's nope, where is it? Blood notch and immutable force are an absolute must for the build. It doesn't work without it, and you do need the one cluster jewel to put some stuff into. So as a result, I would say like 70 something to 80 you could switch into this, which means you could definitely run a Righteous Fire or some type of or a brand as a leveling in order to do this, and then transition into this afterwards. Once again, I think I paid around 10 divine at the time I put this together. It's pretty cheap. And then I purchased Progenesis, which was 25 divine. The main reason I did that was because it'll be switched to my other character once I switch this back. And when it's ready to be switched back, I should have a solution, ideally, if I was able to figure one out, for the Tectonic Slam. I've had a couple ideas, I just haven't tested them yet. So, and then realistically, I'm not going to test them until I've delved to 600, if this character is capable of doing it. So that's the test I'm kind of putting this to right now. See if it's even possible. I hope it is, because that's what I'm aiming to do. And then there's basically two requirements for me to finish testing Righteous Fire or the Tectonic Slam, and that's to reach level 100 and to hit depth 600. So level 100, depth 600. Those are my two objectives right now for this build, and I definitely think I can get there. So just be slowly working on it, and yeah. Once again, I've greatly enjoyed this build. Appreciate Jorgen putting out his POV for this. It's been a lot of fun to play. I will toss a link to his video and my POV that I'm with my current gear, and then a copy of his POV with his gear, all in the description, as well as the Atlas strategy I'm using to sustain delve will all be in the description. That's it. Thanks for watching.